Hi guys, how's it going out there? This is Stumpy Grump. Welcome back to the Scale Speed Shop. Well, the AMT Beetle Bus is done. Got it right here. I will set it up on the turntable on my background there so we can get a closer look at it, a better look at it. But this is done. Perhaps more exciting though is a couple of things that I got in the mail lately. A couple weeks ago, I got some Vallejo metal color chrome. Now my Green Stuff World chrome ran out. I used it all up and ran out of it a month or two ago. And like a dork, about 4 or 5 months ago, my Molitel chrome, I dumped it. I lost about a third to a half of the bottle. I've had it for a couple years now, and it's now down to about here, so it's running out too. So I needed to get some chrome, and this stuff, water-based, it's about half the price of the Molitel, so I'm going to give it a go. Hopefully it works out good. I brushed it on a couple of spots for touch-up. Looks pretty good, looks pretty promising. So I'm pretty happy about that. The biggest news I have for myself is I got a new airbrush. Finally, the finances fell. I had money still at the same time. These went on sale. Normally at Amazon, they're $46, $45.99. They go on sale for like a week per month. And I got it for $29.99, 30 bucks. Everybody's been doing reviews on this, and they're all excellent. They're all happy with it. It's a great airbrush, so really geeked about it and really can't wait to try it. Can't wait to try it. My Amazon Got Hobby $17 airbrush here, been my workhorse for about 4 years now, and it's really starting to show its age, and it's kind of, I hate saying inferior quality, because it really is a good airbrush for what I used it for and everything. It's all I really know, so of course I think it's a good airbrush. But some of the quality is just kind of going away a little bit. So really getting excited, really excited about the gallery airbrush there. Just can't complain at all about that for $17 though. I had a couple years ago bought this MadWorks airbrush. And initially I couldn't get used to it because it had that stopper and everything, and it just a really good quality airbrush. Using the cheap one, I got used to the cheap one, and using this one kind of threw me off a little bit. But just when I got used to using it, about 6 months ago, maybe more, when I was cleaning it out, there's a design flaw on this, just a defect with the nozzle. The threads on the nozzle are weak and they busted off, so the nozzle's no good, so the airbrush is no good. They sell a replacement nozzle and a replacement kit for like 14 bucks, 15 bucks, which really isn't bad. You get, you know, all sorts of stuff with it. I'll try to keep it quick here, but with everybody that bought this airbrush, it's obviously it's a design defect, design flaw, so everybody needs to replace their nozzle. So there's like 4 or 5 companies online that sell them for replacements, but they're all out of stock. And almost every time I looked, they were out of stock. I think maybe once or twice I looked before I was really serious about getting the replacement nozzle. They showed in stock, but it's just been out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. So I don't know if it'll ever come back in stock. But so I just kind of gave up on it. I'll probably still keep looking, but I just gave up on using this at all. That's what brought me to the gallery. So really excited about that, using a better quality airbrush. I had been also using the Pache H. I actually started with this one before I got used to the dual action. I hardly even use this anymore. I really don't. For whatever reason, I just prefer the dual action. But I still have this one. So I've got a few airbrushes. They're just not what I'm after. So I'll shut up and I'll get things set up with the turntable in my background, and we'll show you some better views of der Beetle Bus. Okay, so going for the side real quick, not much to see. I sprayed some Tamiya smoke on the windows, so I tinted them out pretty good, but you can see the tank and the induction, a little bit in the interior, pretty sparse, not really much detail or anything like that, so not really too much to show. I'll zip it around here and we'll see the other side. Same thing, not much to see. And I did take some plastic packaging and made a little piece of glass for the roof that I also sprayed Tamiya smoke on and tinted. So okay, so here is der Beetle Bus. The lower portion, the black part, is painted with Anita's glossy black craft paint. And the top part, I call it gunmetal, is painted with Anita's galvanized tin with some folk art pure black mixed in to darken it up a bit. So that's what I used. I did bare metal foil for the trim pieces there. Tamiya clear red for the tail lights. As mentioned previously, I did use Tamiya smoke on the windows, the inside of the windows. I hand painted Molitel chrome around those two lights right there, and then just used some Tamiya clear orange dabbed in the middle of them. I also brush painted Molitel chrome on the little hatch handle there, little engine handle, and the door handles. I did break the bumper somehow, so I had to glue it back together. My bad on that one. This side, the pipes coming out, I couldn't actually get lined up perfectly well for some reason on that side, but on the passenger side, I did get them nice and straight. I sanded down the tread on the tires using my Dremel tool. I did use bare metal foil again for the front of the bus there. That was a little tricky. There are no, there's no guide, there's no lines, there's no way of setting the chrome piece on there, the bare metal foil on there. It's just flat. So I just used some Tamiya tape for curves and just eyeballed both sides, did them separately, and it looks pretty good. And then I put another piece down and just very slowly and carefully used my hobby knife and made the indent there as it slowly comes back around right there. I was all freehand, so impressed myself. But that's der Beetle Bus, a really fun, quick, easy build. I've got two more. My wife and I are going to do a husband and wife project on them eventually one of these days. Looking forward to that as well. Like I said, pretty fun little kit. Just took me a little bit longer because there's a little bit more going on than usual in our household, but it is what it is. It's about a couple days to a week-long build in general. So nice little slump buster. Nice little slump buster if you happen to be in a slump. I wasn't, but I needed something like this to have a little fun with. So that's it on the der Beetle Bus. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time here at Stumpy Grump Scale Speed Shop.